Hi guys, welcome back to my channel where I talk about health and fitness. I am Johnny and I'm the owner of Body Tech Fitness in Big Bear City, California. And today I just want to give a little tutorial on engaging your deep transverse abdominals and your pelvic floor. So these are the biggest basic muscles of our core that I talk about a lot in my classes, and I can't stress the importance of it enough. So today I'm going to go over a little tutorial on how to do that. I am 12 weeks pregnant with my 5th baby. So this is important for everybody, but it's really, really important for those who are pregnant, because this is something that you need to use while you are in every bit of exercise and daily life and giving birth and postpartum. So even if you're not pregnant, this is a great tutorial for you too, because it's something to think about when you're squatting, when you're doing any lifting, anything like that. So let's go ahead and take it down to the mat. All right, so here we are down on the mat. Like I said, I'm only 12 weeks, so I'm still perfectly comfortable being on my back. Later on in pregnancy, when your belly is bigger and it feels too heavy, you should not be on your back, but you can still do this standing up. But I'm going to demonstrate it on my back for now. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is engaging your pelvic floor. So imagine that you're drawing everything from down, up, 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 in and tight. You can kind of feel right here above your hip bones, your muscles. And as you engage, like imagine you're holding it if you really have to go pee. Okay, so press on right here above your hip bones. And then go ahead and pull everything up, 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 in and tight. And you can feel that your muscles are engaging here, okay? So that's the first movement we want to do, but we want to add that to engaging our deep transverse abdominals. So below our obliques, below the six-pack muscles, are the most essential muscles of our core, which is our deep transverse abdominals. So those are the ones that we want to activate. So we're going to start by, and we do these movements on the exhale. So go ahead and inhale, and then we're going to exhale, pulling everything up in and tight. Feel here, okay? You're engaged. And now we're going to imagine that we're closing the gap between our back and the mat. I mean, we're not going to imagine, we really are. And then we're going to imagine that we're pulling our belly button toward our spine. And this is the movement where you're going to bring your abs in together like this. And these aren't the ones that you can see, but you can feel. So it really helps to get that vision or visual of what you're doing. So closing the gap, exhale, pulling everything in, everything up. So everything is just nice and tight. Now, once again, when you're engaging those abs, you're not going to be sucking in where you see doming. And you're also not going to be pushing out where you see coning. You're really going to have just everything be kind of flat across while you're properly engaging these muscles. All right, so we're going to do that one more time. And also think about how you never want to do this and then, okay, now you're just going to hold your breath while you hold it. You should really practice breathing through while you're keeping your abs engaged. Because if you're doing a squat and you want to properly engage your abs to protect your lower back, you need to breathe through it. So we're going to inhale, exhale, pull everything in, close the gap, feel everything engaged, flat, tight. Now we're going to hold it, and we're going to continue to breathe. You can feel your ribs expand, but your abs are staying the same, okay? So that's really the big key, that you can continue to breathe through while maintaining that position. Alrighty? So this is super important, like I said, for everybody, and especially as when you're pregnant, as you're progressing in your pregnancy, your abs are going to feel that they're not going to be as strong. So in order to protect your lower back and protect your abs so that after pregnancy they go back together, you want to make sure that you are properly engaging everything before going into other movements, such as squats, lunges, or whatever other exercise you might do. Also, our pelvic floor is super, super important to prevent incontinence, which is a very common thing when you've had multiple babies. And I'm just going to go ahead and say I've never ever had an issue with that because I've always been very, very particular about making sure that I'm strengthening and working my pelvic floor throughout pregnancy and postpartum. All right, so I hope this helps you, and please leave a comment below on any little tidbits that you'd like to hear about. And you guys have a wonderful day and keep working at it. It is worth it, this fitness for yourself and for your baby.